Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. In the last episode... Excuse me, guys, I was feeling a cough coming. Anyway, in the last episode, we made it down to the Lysander's labs. There's something shining over there. We missed our chance on a Beldum, and well, the game wouldn't allow us to catch the Alpha... the Alpha Aegislash that was here, which is annoying. But, you know, maybe we'll have to come back down here at some point. Let's see if there's anything here apart from this. We obtained the elevator key. All right, we found it. A key card that activates the elevator in Lysander Labs. It is emblazoned with Team Flare's logo. Head to the elevators near the entrance. Indeed. More than likely, this is the one to get us to warp right back there. That doesn't mean, though, we still are going to want to be, you know, coming back here at some point to get the Beldum. Because we want the Beldum, damn it. We do want the Beldum. Oh, no, there was a Pokeball there. Let us return. We'll return back. Thank you very much. I missed that. Max Potion. Ah, cool. All right. Let's go, then. Let's see what the truth is, then, shall we? Let's go and see the truth. You tap the elevator key against the panel. The elevator shaft plummets 4,000 feet and we die. Let's go to the second floor then. Okay, so we're definitely not done with this yet. Maybe more chance to build them. Who knows? Right, so there's that there, so we just need to go down these stairs. Cool. Alright. We have an Experience Candy Large. We have some sort of jail cell as well. Okay, then. Alright. Well, doesn't seem to be anything down here too much, so yeah, I guess we will go down to the basement third floor. Alright. Let's see what we can find. We can find this, but I'm not really interested in that as of yet. I want... Okay, there's nothing here. I guess I am now interested in this. Why do I feel like this is still a trap? It's just a massive trap. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Ah, I'm actually the leader of Team Flare. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 tiles are available for playback. 4 files are available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, the shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Well, we'll go with the first one first. Why not? Might as well do them in order. The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Okay, the fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from another Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Yeah, they wanted to kill a legendary. Fair enough. The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal. Bacon Bird. At least its shiny version, at least. Representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? And our shared dream. As the world grows healthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And then something fought over... And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Floette, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. That's Zygarde for you. Hello. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried. And so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Floette's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living things in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop this device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Thanks, Lysander. Okay. I guess we'll leave then. Maybe we'll get a chance at that, maybe the Beldam at some point. I wonder if they've, well, they probably won't, would they? Actually, no, we might as well give it a try. Might as well give it a look. Oh, the Pokemon back again now. Have they respawned? They have! Okay, hold on. Before we go back, I want a stab at it. I want a second chance at it. I want a second chance at Beldam, damn it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Over here, I believe. I want a second chance. I want another chance at Beldam. Were they over here? Sure were. Oh, there is two. Okay. Beast! Please attack. Right. Nope. One last shot at it. Well, this one's got good defense as well. One last chance at it. And this is going to take a while, isn't it? God damn it. This is going to take a long old time. I wonder if the Alpha's back. Do you know what? Let's give the Alpha a try as well, actually. It's a shame that the Beldam's bloody... Alright, this is going to be a tough one to get then. I knew that at least one pseudo-legendary was going to be an absolute arsehole. Didn't think of it... Well, to be fair, yeah, it probably was going to be Beldam, wasn't it? Oh, Beast took a lot of damage there. Beast, come back, please. I might need you later. Right, was that the one we went into last time? I think it was. To get to where we needed to be. Yeah, wasn't it this one next? It was something like that. Or I may just be going around in circles. That's the Alpha Arbok. Okay, no, I'm not going around in circles. I'm not going around in circles. Right. Come on, just give me the Alpha Aegislash. No! Fine, we'll leave. But I'll be back for that Beldam. I'll get it eventually. Might just take a lot of time, though. Okay, let's leave. Let's leave. Maybe we'll get to rank A in this episode. You never know. All right. Yep. I found it all out. Well, at least your truth. Did you see Lysander? Yeah, he's still down there. To think that he's still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle? There will be a time for such things later. And you know, Masterath. And you, Masterath. You now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep the Prism Tower controlled. Everything we learn points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet, we too become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better. To make all of Kalos better. I thought it was just that you had snazzy clothes or something. Wasn't that what it was before? At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. They disappear. I refuse! I want another shot at that Beldam, damn it! I just want just one Beldam is all I ask in this situation game. It's not too much to ask. I just want a Beldam. Maybe I should try catching it instead of defeating them first. I have Quick Balls, don't I? I do have Quick Balls around. Maybe I'll use that. Right. No Beldam? No Beldam. Well, sucks for me. Alright, screw it. Yeah, let's leave. Let's get out of here. Alright, we'll be back, though. We'll be back for you, Beldam. We will be back for you, eventually. As long as I don't forget, or there's a better way to get you, of course. Which could very well happen. Right. How the bloody hell to get out of here? We go this way. And then out. Alright, let's leave. Well, we've got a lot to talk about, haven't we, really? We do have a lot to talk about. I mean, quite honestly, surely, whoever set up the ZA Royale, couldn't they just disqualify Grisham for putting this ahead of us first? Because surely that seems dangerous, right? Can I just complain to the authorities? Or something along those lines? Then again, to be fair, they've let people get away with other things when it comes to us. Let's just remember the purple zone. Just remember that, remember. We'll remember that, of course. Alright. Like a lovely heal, because Beast got pretty battered there. Yeah, I think probably during episodes, I'm going to go back to Lysander's labs, and I'm going to try and get that Beldum. I'll do it off screen, because it might take me a while, to be fair. I won't use this team either, because I don't want this team to get too over-leveled. Alright, back to Hotel Z we go. Looks like we've got a bit of a chat to have with everybody. Especially AZ. Why do I feel like I'm going to get, like, ousted or something? Hello, AZ. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. I imagine you've learnt much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, Masterath, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into rumours about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Plus, he's a part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Also, we can just see the enemy of the tower. The tower's gonna sprout legs, become a stacker, that thing, and then kill us all. Masterath, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen, people lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I'd loved the most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Floette agrees, and is slightly angry from the look of it. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, My attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I sat there a king! I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day would not come to pass. But that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange. The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. It is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution the Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? That's what I'm saying! Finally, me and Naveen are on the same page for once. Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is a very special Pokemon, having lived the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess. And Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen? Well, he is sort of right. God, I've agreed with Naveen twice in one episode. Jeez. I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Masterath? It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Masterath. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. I sort of need Floette, though. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Do we get Floette at all? Or do we just tell Grisham, beat me and you get Floette? That's probably it, right? Isn't it? Beat me, you get Floette. If I win, we rank up. So I win, I rank up. That's what's on the line here. Alright, guys. Well, we're finally getting there. We're finally going to be taking on Grisham. Unless something else happens. But I'm going to go for a break here, folks. For the next episode, Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. Finally, we're going to be taking on Team Flare's, well, prodigy. I'll see you then.